Is it called the Lego controversy? Is that what people have been saying? The title is called I Tracked Down the Thief Who Stole $200,000 of Lego. I'm fascinated. So we go and watch it. So this is the Lego controversy, I guess. I don't really know what to expect other than apparently at some point they're in Utah, but I've been hearing a lot about this. Just a lot of recommendations to look into this and watch this. So we're going to look into it today. Here we go.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
It's the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store. So the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. In the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah.
I don't know why it's blurry. I'm assuming there was maybe some logo or something.
All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, oh, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence.
I thought it was just
that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man.
That's
so
actually
if that's
insane.
the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there. And he goes, no.
People are
What am I to
crazy.
do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole
That's
the world's
interesting.
largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world.
But
And
they
got away
didn't
with
even.
it.
Everybody
This story is insane. The Utah connection is wild.
I don't know how people have that kind of conscience or have zero conscience whatsoever. I just don't understand how people can even do that and sleep at night. It is absolutely wild to me. It's just like, what? Who do you think you are? We're gonna continue now. Just so freaking crazy.
How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind
Why
of
were
this
they not?
story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his and the stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out
Why?
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go,
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours
to my
to
car.
this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back.
Okay.
And now 16 hours later,
What does he do?
We're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this.
Yeah,
And
this would be very
honestly,
intimidating.
I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are.
So she's saying we're gonna call the police. You're the one who should be scared of the police. That's so crazy to me. We're gonna call the police. Crazy.
Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by you. Watch.
I'm being harassed.
I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I
hate
did
people
was
like
just bring
this.
up that my friend
my
has some Legos in their store, and the manager
I'm
started
being harassed.
freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without
so
hearing
annoying.
her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time.
I mean,
I do not want that.
on one hand, it makes sense that she probably has nothing to do with it. But at the same time, unless she is the manager, go get the manager or something. Maybe she just works there, but help this guy out. You can tell that she knows something about this and that either she's been told to stay quiet or she is involved. It's so annoying though. He's harassing me. It just makes me so mad.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically, what the manager's saying is that if someone did
So she
steal
is the manager,
Legos,
okay.
it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
Send him to the other person.
You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So
how are they, like, how do they just say, oh no, it doesn't involve us? Like, you're all connected. Corporate, you're kind of like in charge a little bit. Like you're I don't know. That's so funny. Like, they stole $200,000 worth of stuff. That's them, not us. Like, that actually blows my mind. I'm so excited to know the ending. I mean, the title is literally tracked him down. And so, I mean, hopefully they get their consequences. I feel like if I didn't know a little bit about where this might be going, I'd be a little more furious than I am. They're over the branch. It's so funny. The lack of accountability, just pushing off any responsibility to other people. This is so unprofessional and so bad. It is so bad. Anyway.
I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, this is what corporate told us.
I'm happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason?
That's not gonna
to
work.
leave, I guess.
Have you guys heard me ask you several times?
I don't know about you guys.
She has no reason.
To me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up
her
this
eyebrows.
$200,000 theft.
He's got the crazy eyebrows.
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave this. I've been asking you to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear.
That's very interesting.
So I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. You guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Why?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He
We have
doesn't
nothing.
own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh,
That is he's starting to attack. I don't know what this is called. If you guys know what it's called, when you're starting to attack the person rather than their argument, that means that they just have no shit to stand on. No shit to stand on. That is just so funny. It's such a classic move when they just have nothing else to defend themselves with. Who's the one harassing now? Oh. Okay, I'm really enjoying this so far. I know that these guys are gonna get their asses beat. I'm like so excited about it.
the police are showing up right now.
Hey,
Are you an idiot?
At least the police
That's
are here
so
now,
funny.
so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
Well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. But right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The police
So
officer
what are you gonna do
literally
for
didn't
us?
care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespass from here. So
Okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob, if you come back, we're in the car, and we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me
That's
that the
so
police
crazy.
are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are gonna be arrested.
Is there, I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So we just gotta leave. Here,
I just have to leave?
So leave now.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No. So this is all private property.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sure, man.
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video of Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there? So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened. No,
I mean, it did happen. Yeah, it did happen.
So crazy.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them.
No.
I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. All of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
What?
No, okay.
But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
I hate his mustache,
so you're
too.
threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no.
Heck no.
Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
Come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was
So I think it's interesting. Obviously, the police officer came to, I just saw a comment in here, address a trespassing call. But then when the person was, or when this guy, what's his name again? Ben, when Ben was saying, hey, we actually have a problem and we have really good reason to believe that these guys are doing something illegal, the police officer was just like, no, don't care about that. I'm only here for the, I mean, I feel like they could maybe broaden their help and be like, okay, well, let's get off the property and then I can help you with whatever your issue is. It was so cut off and like, nope, that is very suspicious. I think that that's not right. I'm not a police officer, but very, very one-sided. Homonym means when you attack the person rather than the argument. I'm just gonna look that up really quickly because that doesn't sound familiar to me for some reason. Ad hominem, speaker attacks a character or motive or some other attribute of the person making an argument. Ad hominem. Okay, got it. It wasn't just homonym. My apologies. That's what that store owner did. Fuck that guy. Thank you, you guys. But it is interesting, just the very direct, no, that never happened. Nope, you gotta leave. Instead of, I mean, that to me shows like, oh, they know exactly what's going on and they're trying to deflect. I feel like if it was somebody who didn't know or was like, no, I didn't hear about that didn't happen, they would have been acting a little differently. Like, oh, I mean, maybe let me talk to somebody about that. But they're just like, nope. Never happened. Like the gaslighting, and this is so wild to me. People do better.
Was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me? Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to?
Well,
Her little like.
Right there, right?
So
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number. No. So Yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the
I
number.
love, okay, I'm so annoyed at this lady because she could just be like, hey, I'm going to call the owners for you. Give me 1 second. But instead she's like giving him the silent treatment. Like, are we in middle school right now? Anyway.
No, I want you to leave.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm not giving you anything except for calling the police.
Well, you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number, or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spy glasses. No, it's so blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
Yeah, because he's a villain.
After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing.
But like,
because she's brainwashed. Luckily,
right, exactly. I was going to say, I'm like, for what reason? Her salary isn't going to change if she does this. It's not like she's going to get the $200,000. Maybe she's scared for her job. At what point is it not worth it? Go get another job. You'll be fine. It's very interesting that she feels the need to stand up for this person, this villain. I keep wanting to say villain. This criminal is more the word that I'm looking for. Villain is so funny to use. Poor lady. She's gonna look back on this and be like, oh my gosh, that was a bad choice.
For me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults, and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could.
Interesting.
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay.
Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep. That's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go. All right, guys. We are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing.
That's so much
we
confidence.
had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Hey, let's go. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far,
Continuing.
These employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Hey, let's go. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real
That's
quick
so
pic.
funny.
Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
So we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't want to.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1. Yellow. Go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just going to fast forward to this part. I'm not going to torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five. Awesome. Sweet. So now I'm going to call my producer. It's going right now.
How's it going?
We have the winner right over here.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award
Lego
ceremony. Like the
club.
Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you. So
Awesome.
Yeah. And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up. And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
This is interesting. I did not see this coming, honestly.
Lego Queen! 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 Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So we got to give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most
The Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego griffin.
Oh my god!
Beautiful dog pile.
She's just eating it up. That's so funny. This is like a dream come true for her.
All cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
That is true.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by brick.
Honestly, this is like the best cult though. I joined this cult.
Fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah.
She heard. They're telling their employees that they did reimburse him, which is incorrect as far as we know and as far as this video goes. Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, of course they did. Of course they told her that. Very interesting. This is the most information they've been able to get out of anybody so far. Oh, I love it. Ah, I love it so much.
Any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie.
Where actually are they?
Good thing now she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata time-stamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Whoa.
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did you give me Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Now that I have the owner's number, it's time
Hell
to give
yeah.
him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can
Was
get
that
them
them
back.
being
Should I-
sarcastic?
Like,
Oh,
if
okay.
you're okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't? Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. And it's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business. He takes on all that consignment liability.
And I guess this is some sort of just
Interesting.
contract loophole he's
Okay.
trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take
he
it
just,
over
like,
from the
eating
previous
lunch?
owner, right?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
So
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
Okay.
you don't just want to give the Legos back, like?
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
Or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much
For
the
a
owner
reason.
wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they sold and not. That's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined.
Yeah.
In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this. Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
Well, you said you didn't want to do anything illegal.
Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm down, I'm down for the illegal stuff.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Interesting.
Oh, man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and
Holy cow.
Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, but that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. But luckily for us, though,
Good job.
Go back to the beginning of the video. Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your nothing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe.
No.
So I
Uncle, I mean, they realized that it was criminally illegal before they did it. That was the good job.
registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We
Interesting.
Steal From Old
Okay.
People.
Okay.
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo.
And I basically just sit down here and, have my
Right.
franchise owner do everything for me.
For freaking real. See, if he doesn't have any accountability for it, they can do whatever they want,
We
apparently.
did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Yeah, I miscalculated the size.
It
They're
worked for
trying
now,
so hard.
we're still going on with the plan.
Oh, that's funny.
We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance.
If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifig store, they have to get through me and my merch.
I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait.
What up? You want to buy some merch? Yeah. What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all the customers throw up.
Do you have an XL? Large. Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch.
It was going pretty good,
Nice.
and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store.
Wake up. Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well.
It was almost going too well.
It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess.
In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
That's the employee.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like the counters, there's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
I love this girl. It's just like getting a
You wanna
kick
buy
out of
shirt?
all of it.
What? If you want to buy one, I'll give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here?
It's the guy that was out there. It was the guy that we just trespassed.
What? Was it?
Yes.
She's calling the cops right now.
The girl's like, what? Oh no.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday
does.
that
She
if
loves
I
it.
ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes and his legal
Interesting.
name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
Oh, it's so cold.
Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far
Where
away
was he
enough
going?
at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Police wanted to speak to corporate.
Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation's called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, We Steal From Old People.
I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I
talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get in go round and around now?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way. Do you understand that?
The way that he's talking about the right way. He has no say about that. This is not the right way to go about things. Okay, sir. Sure.
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
Yeah.
that like the harassment style that you have conducted and like
His mustache absolutely kills me too.
That you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines. That's not the right way of doing
Well, I never vandalized the store, but...
He's probably just trying to make up for not having any eyebrows.
I mean, whatever,
it's okay.
like, my like franchises do, like underneath me, I guess that's like, I can't really control them, I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah,
You guys have FDDs and everything else?
Yeah, yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchise, so...
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise, too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame
He's
onto
done the
lower
same shit.
franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
That's awesome. I don't know enough about law to be confident at all to do something like this, but people who are, we get to enjoy watching, and it's so fun.
But yeah, it's like a legal organization. We have like legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books, and yeah.
Oh, he looks so defeated right now, and so annoyed.
I get what you're doing. I appreciate that you think you're being very clever, and that you think you can do all sorts of things this way.
Thanks for the bits.
It's like you have no business being here. So.
Well, we do have business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks
He
and
looks
Minifigs is not going to sue me,
deflated.
then I guess
Love
we
it.
have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals. They just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter, it's not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery.
Interesting.
That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery. Someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
That's interesting.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah?
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So I registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I mean, corporation.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and
Okay.
Minifigs decide
This
to
is very
steal from this
interesting.
raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to
Teddy
investigate.
Roosevelt. Interesting.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and
Like
if
buy
we
a
don't,
ticket or
then
something.
It'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we
Interesting.
realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out, and each person lost $0.
You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay,
That's so
awesome.
funny.
So here's your ticket.
I'd be so
What's
nervous.
our business? We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
That's so funny to me.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won! Yeah, are you the winner?
Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
Interesting.
The Lego set
Okay.
is in a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family
This
and
is-
went inside.
I love how this is such a nightmare for people who are afraid of confrontation. This would make me so nervous. Oh my goodness. I love it. I really love it. And I'm so grateful for people like this. We can call somebody out and put things right when somebody's been an asshole. But yeah, it's wild to me. I love it.
To help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister.
They're technically trespassing, so I'm a little
I'm
nervous for
conducting
them.
this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
Oh, sorry, it's a different guy. My bad.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
She says, yep.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all? Or that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now
calling
has
the
to cover
police,
up this
I'm guessing.
crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now that they have officially committed a criminal crime, it's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
And now the
please
police
let
are
this
here.
go somewhere.
But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Sorry.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals
I'd be
in this
confused
situation
too,
were.
honestly.
So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here. Okay. And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme.
I'm guessing the police are not going to know much about that.
Now that the
That's what
police
I
have
think.
seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been
Okay.
committed.
Okay.
They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
Guy in the Lego
Selling
suit.
stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle.
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle.
Let's go, guy.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear.
We're covering this up, man.
I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? Come
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
With a
Oh
trespass?
my gosh.
But we're
That makes me
just
so
trying to
mad.
claim our fines.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of Lego. They have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue.
No, it's criminal. I got the.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't
He
gonna let him.
can't.
But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime,
Look at. Sorry. They're like 4 police officers to these 2 guys. They're like, what, trying to use intimidation or something? They're going up and going, like this. I don't know. It's really interesting to see that.
I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs. Okay. We're trying to work with you guys, give you some outs. We can start looking at you guys.
Give you some outs.
A raffle. Whatever
No,
that raffle looks like.
Well, here's the thing: is it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point, and we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs. Take you. Are we all on the same page? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required.
Are we
by you
done?
guys to investigate this? It's not civil; it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep. No, do you understand at least what he told you on the?
I don't think we're talking in circles. That's the first time we got falsifying a raffle.
Good. Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bevis explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
I think.
Yep. Yes, sir.
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you understand?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for. I mean, the 4th Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
I want your opinion. That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
So let's do this. Let's just call it, and we'll just go from here. All right, guys? Just please.
So you guys are going to investigate.
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route.
He's just like, please just drop it.
Seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys.
Oh my
But at a certain
gosh.
point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good.
Yeah, take care.
We're not good at all. What?
Pretty clear. You go on the property, you're gonna get arrested.
That's insane.
When
They're
I came
trying to
up with
run
this
away.
plan, I was under the assumption that the police,
police
are supposed
are trying to
follow
run
the
away.
law. But I was wrong. In Kaiser,
Crazy.
Oregon, the police don't follow the law. And because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home.
This is very interesting to learn a little bit about the system, I guess.
But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the store. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be.
You moron is such a-
Eventually, I am going to end up
It's so
solving
crazy the
all
name
the police
calling is
corruption that's
wild.
going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Thank you.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to It's just better to just
Let's
say, hey,
not
you're a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason,
Who
Josh
cares
still
if it was
decided
theft
not
or
to give the
not?
Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm gonna redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And
Steal, sell,
out to
trade.
scale. And nope,
you.
I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
Good for them. They learned the first time.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put
like that.
our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still
I do
trying to
think
convince me to sue.
I mean, to me, the vandal, I mean, like covering their signs and stuff like that is a little too petty. I feel like that doesn't really accomplish anything. That's just my opinion. I don't know what that's actually accomplishing legally or civilly. Maybe we will see how that might actually be helpful or productive. But that is just where I'm at right now. That to me is a little bit of a waste of time. I think it's just
so
the
he gets
pettiness,
charged with
maybe.
a civil crime,
which they
not a criminal
can spend their
crime, which
time
will land him in
doing other
jail.
things.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
Double or nothing.
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm
This
wrong,
guy
I pay
is
you double.
ridiculous.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out. You're too scared. You're scared.
I think that people who use those kind of insults, like, are you stupid? You're so dumb. I feel like only dumb and stupid people use those because they have no better argument. They have nothing better to say. This is cracking me up. I feel bad for anybody who's close to this guy at all. He seems like a trash human being. In my opinion, this guy is just, he seems unreal. Anyway.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just going to be a pussy or are you going to...
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth
This
is.
guy has such adrenaline going through him right now, I bet.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally
Is he finally
realized
giving
that
in?
whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Sure.
Well, it looks like we won.
Of course.
Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
That's
This
not over,
definitely
though.
Changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah,
scope
we had
of
some
mind,
really
right?
good ideas. Yeah. Well, what do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling. Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
I just feel like he's not going to actually do it.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
There's still
what
so
can we
much.
use now to
There's like a
work
half
with
an
you
hour
guys
left of
to
this
get,
video.
Sets back.
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative
Apology.
comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back
That's
already?
wild. Oh
We're
my
not even
gosh.
halfway through the video yet.
Brian
Yeah,
fucked
so
up.
basically, before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write.
Oh, no,
bricks and
sorry.
minif-
Not Brian. Josh fucked up. I'm getting people's names mixed up. No, Brian's fine. What is even happening? Josh fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
Figs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
Yep.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
Yeah, Yeah, an apology is crazy.
Well, here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back. And they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication taking types of burden.
I'm not downplaying what happened to you. It's just,
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be
He's
saying
like,
this, but
okay.
I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I'm having a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
The positive reviews is what's annoying to
Swallow
me.
my pride and write this letter. I get it.
Then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah,
That's what I
this
was
is
thinking.
Josh
They
trying
could
to
use
trick
that
us
probably.
into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person.
Thank God he's an
Brian told
adult.
us that if
Yes.
we give them this get-out-of-jail-free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and
Yeah,
Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos. I was wrong, and you were right.
This is the ultimate test.
Interesting.
Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right?
Uh-huh.
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just going to keep postponing it until,
You're going to get him. You're going to get him. I'm not going to screw you. You have my word.
I'm not going to screw you.
That's not who I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a trustworthy human
I
being.
swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say, sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested.
Interesting.
But I had to find out for sure.
You give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Yeah, Amanda's the manager with the glasses.
Hi Amanda, how's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. It's okay?
She's absolutely. She even knew that it was coming.
Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back.
God,
They just wanna
it's
get
so
us
annoying.
arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally
That's so frustrating. Just no shame.
We only have a very small amount of
Wild.
time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
It looks like she just loves her job. I know she's defending this company and she doesn't even look happy at all. Like she looks like she's miserable there. Yeah, I'm interested in this guy's channel now. I'm interested because I mean, the only other thing I know about him now is that he's, what's the word? He has exposed. Oh my God, thank you. He has exposed cults, which is, I think, very important and life-changing for a lot of people. I know that there are several videos following this one, continuing with the story. I'm invested, to be honest. For a company that makes so much, I don't think that she is getting anything more for standing up for them or really, I mean, it's a risk for her to be doing this. And I don't think her salary is going to go up any more than it is. I've said this before. It's fascinating what people in power, leaders, owners can get people to do. They can get people who don't get the same benefit to feel like it is still their cause and they are just as much in it as you are. That's how wars happen. That's how these kind of scandals happen. It's just amazing. People struggle. We struggle, man. It's really sad. It's heartbreaking. Anyway, I've said my piece about that and moving on.
I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like, civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
They've never been in a harassing, well, they got to a more harassing way.
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just
The
a
SWAT
regular
team,
peace
like-
treaty, a one-page document.
That was dramatic. Peace treaty. These really are a bunch of
If you
kids.
need to go over it, like, you know, you can take your time.
Oh my
They
gosh.
have, like, the paper they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
Oh, he's the treaty guy.
Friend or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Well,
They're
do we
so
stick around for the cops, or
unserious.
do we-
It's so funny.
And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away.
There's a Wikipedia page
I think
on
they're
it.
scared to come
That's so
back.
funny.
Dude, where the heck are these cops?
Hi, Josh.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
Exactly.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is
Interesting.
done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles.
Why am I still
it's
nervous,
too late
though?
to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow they're finally gonna give this family their Legos.
They're gonna
back.
move them out, aren't they?
And now it's tomorrow.
And now it's tomorrow.
But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think, I just want to make sure everything's properly,
The guy I'm on the phone with
I
was
hate this.
trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store. Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
they said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
It is Monday.
The way that he's filming and producing
Yeah, I was
this,
just calling to
this
see
part
if
is so
you
funny.
guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
He said.
Oh my gosh.
I would imagine it'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure.
Excuse me.
I don't have a quick update, unfortunately.
That's
Still don't have really a good update. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy and.
I don't understand. Yeah, there's no way they were just gonna hand them over.
He said, probably won't be able to talk tonight.
What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this?
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Call has been forwarded to
They've just been giving themselves time to get out of it somehow. Ugh.
is not available.
been over a month now. And yeah, I've gotten no answer. And finally, after a really long amount of time, they
could sell it or hide it or something.
I'm not gonna distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer gonna give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never
have her join the Lego club.
Back. So I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Well, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time and we can finally get the Legos back.
Is she there? She's fucking there still.
What?
You're not allowed here.
Oh, no, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
Gosh.
You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs
Amanda would be
still
such a
the same thing they've always
party
done.
pooper.
They're still trying to get me
Like at a bar.
arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me. Because I have a get-out-of-jail-free card. I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, and all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me, and it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get-out-of-jail-free card if I can get Amanda to sign it, but how the heck am I gonna do that?
Okay.
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery.
Welcome. For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
In America, we have a duty-to-read contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got $5,000, keep going, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me. But if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm going to stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally going to come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages, but
really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
Dude, when we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with.
Oh my gosh, the fact that Josh was like, oh yeah, we can give you the Legos back, that's totally fine. It doesn't matter if they're stolen or that. Let's not worry about if it's theft or not. We'll give the Legos back. And now he's completely just changing his whole story. Oh my gosh, like everything's recorded. Everything, we could see everything. That is so wild. I hope that it is harder and harder to pull off things like this as technology gets better and more accessible. And I really hope that people stop doing this shit because it's so silly to watch. The Legos are gone now. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's like so unbelievable that people can even be like this. It keeps blowing my mind over and over again. It gets worse. No, it does not get worse. I'm so infuriated because I feel like we were so close. You know, it's like, oh, they finally agreed. They're going to give the Legos back. But at the same time, I knew it wasn't going to happen. But, you know, there was this like slight sliver of hope. Really rough stuff. Oh, this is crazy. The more that technology is updated and people's awareness is updated, you can say, scammers are also updating their tactics. And it is so annoying. It's honestly crazy that people can do this kind of stuff. I will never understand that side of humanity. Okay. Lego.
Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back
Exactly,
if
that's
none
what
of
I'm
our stuff
saying.
was even ever in his store?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Give the inventory to Brian and I'll give him back. I'm not gonna
See, people who call people stupid are the stupid ones.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
Exactly.
The shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still.
You think they sold
them? This is his response.
You, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
He is all talk.
Exactly.
So you're saying that...
It's just a
So you're saying...
difference of opinion.
So basically what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's
I
what you
never
want, it
said
seems like this is
that.
what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but...
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Let's don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because...
It doesn't really matter.
I want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos, give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video,
He's so
Josh
over
has
it.
just been begging me to sue him.
Tell me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes.
Yeah.
It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him. And
think it's gonna
the only reason
happen.
he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared.
Yeah, of course he
In
is.
fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
You can go fuck yourself.
Dang.
And you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
This guy, okay, I'm so sorry. This guy is one of the most immature human beings I have ever heard in my entire existence, I think. He is so immature. It is like painful in my like entire body. It is so annoying. I just want to go slap him in the face. But we're mature and we don't slap people in the face like that. But man, that is everything he says. I'm like, oh my God, stop. You're making all of us cringe. Holy cow.
Shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
You're the thief.
So basically,
bitch.
these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and
Crazy.
shut up, which I can say right now I'm
He's
definitely
not
not
gonna
doing
do.
that.
Yep.
So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3. Small claims court.
Which
Think about
I
it.
call-
Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
I don't know much about small claims court.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily. But then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take in the small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it. If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
So here's the here's the pitch.
Interesting.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
No.
Well, why not?
No.
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
Officially, we have a public notary approving it.
Okay. This is so wild.
Notary public.
I do love it.
We have a notary public.
Don't give
approving
up.
it.
That's
I own these
awesome.
Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
I've gotten one thing notarized officially, and it was
It
to
looks like
take
I
my name off the
legally now
records
have
of the church.
$2,000 worth of inventory inside
That was
this
very
Bricks and
interesting.
Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me.
Of course not.
So I'm going to sue them in small claims court.
Everybody's choice,
Completely
Riley.
separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting.
This whole thing is so crazy, and there's so many little videos and phone calls and audio tracks to go through. But it's fascinating to. I'm glad they kind of put it together for us to watch. It's so crazy, but good for them for doing this. All right, here we go.
This is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my
Bunch of
friends
more
bought
money.
$10,000 worth
Walking in.
of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go.
Brian's like, okay, guys.
You felt the need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Fair.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me.
What?
Dang. Well, it was worth a try. Michael, do you have $10,000?
Sounds good, Joe. See ya.
I literally do not have $10,000.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000. That's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like
I can see about it. But...
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can see about it.
Oh my God, sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't have it.
Oh, good.
This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over for free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone.
Oh, this was before he even agreed to sue.
All of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you gonna serve the papers today?
No, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
Are you young?
That's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just keep thinking about this guy, Josh, and how he's one of the most immature people. People who are quote unquote, and the definition of stupid, think that they know everything and that there's nothing to learn. Man, Josh is just the epitome of the definition, not the mean, like just insult, throwing it out there over nothing, but like the definition of stupid. Josh is one of the most that person I've ever heard in my entire life. It is fascinating. Just everything he says just keeps confirming that for me. And it's blowing my mind that this person actually exists, like an actual human being on this world who can probably vote. Like, I know that I don't know a lot of shit. I admit it. But this guy's are you young? That's not how the world works. Guy, you need to like get into reality and figure out that you are so small on this planet and you don't know a lot. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta like get off your high horse because you're getting in a lot of trouble. Oh, it's unbelievable. This is so fascinating to me.
Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Get the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs.
Months and months.
So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
Oh no.
Well, they closed early on us. I think they're afraid of my lawsuit. So,
yes,
decided to go bowling again.
Decided to go bullying.
Shut up.
It's just a bunch. I mean, is this Gen Z?
It's the next day now.
Or is this
You know
like
what that
really young
means?
millennial?
It's
Because
go
I
time.
love how
It's go time.
that
The funniest part about
generation
yesterday
like handles
was when I was
things.
talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court.
Okay,
And if
so
Josh
yes,
doesn't show up
Gen
to
Z.
court, we just win by default.
Oh wait, no. He's 1995. Sorry, so he's technically still a millennial, but a very, very young millennial.
So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first gonna confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of
Zillennial.
Legos ever stolen.
Yes.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something.
Exactly.
We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most
upset.
Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely
Yeah.
not hanging that up.
You don't know anything about
I have
this.
no idea of anything about that.
Okay.
The
I
long
guess
blink.
call
Nothing
him a-
about that.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court
Interesting.
papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first
You
lawsuit
have
has
been
officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Everything was going
That was
exactly
funny.
to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Mark. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
Does
I'm
that
not
still
getting many
exist?
sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising,
I kind of want to see if that's still up. It is still up. That's so funny. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I know that, I mean, this was only posted 12 days ago, I think. I'm really happy to hear that.
people will eventually start believing in my company.
Just freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are you guys
basically,
gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Anyways,
sure.
we ended up getting the rest of the court
guy.
papers served, and
Oh, yeah,
now I'm just
totally.
gonna fast forward a few months, and
Sorry, there's like hair
hasn't
sticking to my
responded
face.
to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, it looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what? They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here.
You know what? I'm going to go back a little bit. When did they say that they won? I'm so sorry. I missed something. We're going to focus this time.
So there's been some guy like harassing
Sorry,
us
this
because
is so
well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond,
because they didn't
looks
respond.
like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Interesting.
Wait, what? They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think now it's time to go all
Everyone's,
the way
like,
back
stoked.
to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money.
Yeah, sure.
And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in. And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending.
Yeah,
This
no.
entire video,
What's happening?
Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why sue me? Let's go to court. Sue me for us. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
And when I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes.
With the
and
logo.
There is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court and it turns out you were wrong? Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm not gonna go against the judge's orders.
Public indecency? I wonder. And they're closed. Temporarily closed.
Dang it! I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store.
Temporarily.
At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down. But pretty quickly it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed, so over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
Good. Rip Piggy.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
We stole a family's. Oh my god.
I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon. It's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
I'm surprised they didn't go get it.
You may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
I love that. That's a great
Closed
sign.
down his entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know. Like, we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like, that's almost.
We still gotta get the Legos back. Which is why, even though Bricks and
They're not
Minifigs
done.
closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner. I don't know, it's just, this video's going on for so long now. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2,
I know
it's
that there's a
live
part
right
2.
now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane. Everybody just chill.
Spoilers.
The Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50
Everybody
feet
go
just
subscribe to his
surrounding us.
Patreon.
We're completely surrounded.
Oh
It was
my
supposed to be for
goodness.
streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV. So Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews.
Do we do
and
part 2
way
today?
more. Also,
I think
if you
so.
happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs,
I do
and
believe
you want to see corporate do
we
the
have
right
time.
thing, send me an email here,
think it's
and I
shorter,
could
too.
really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And lastly, just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single
Why is he in
Lego
Utah?
back to its rightful owner.
Thank you. Why is he in Utah? Where's part 2? Oh my god. gosh. Is it just part 2? Are there more part 3 is on Patreon now? What have we done? What have we started? I'm sucked in.